That coming from the Worcester Police's investigation that on August the 24th of 2010, they investigated the shooting death of Michelle Diaz, who was shot and critically wounded while sitting in her vehicle at a location on Fairfax Road in the city of Worcester. She deceased as a result of her injuries on August the 30th of the same year. Worcester Police, in pursuit of their investigation, interviewed a large number of witnesses and obtained phone records from the victim's cellular phone during the critical period of time when the shooting occurred. Worcester Police also secured eyewitness descriptions of the shooting and observations of a single suspect, the defendant before the court, observed fleeing from the scene where the shooting occurred and the motor vehicle in which the victim was found, as well as descriptions of two suspects that were observed standing by on Fairfax Road at the time when the shooting occurred, consistent with having been joint venturers in that event. The defendant was identified by witnesses and was identified as the person who shot and killed Michelle Diaz while in pursuit of an attempt to rob her for marijuana he believed to have been in her possession. And in the effort to rob her, and did shoot and kill her by a single shot to the neck. Witnesses described the shooting as a planned robbery, and witnesses who were involved with that plan have provided statements to the police. Witnesses indicate that this defendant before you was designated to meet the victim and went to meet with the victim while in possession of a loaded semi-automatic handgun, which he used to shoot the victim. There were other suspects who were also involved in the planning and the execution of the murder before and after the fact. Witnesses identified the defendant before the court as making admissions following the shooting that he quote-unquote shot her. Co-defendant will be brought before the court this afternoon. That tomorrow was also involved, according to witnesses, in planning of the robbery, providing of the defendant with a weapon, as well as efforts to evade police in securing evidence, as well as the apprehension of the defendant before the court. That co-defendant is Marcus Young. Both defendants were identified by witnesses from photographic arrays as being principals in the murder. Evidence consistent with the witnesses' accounts and surrounding evidence collected by police corroborate those accounts. Looking to Mr. Smith's criminal record, the defendant has a significant record with the court going back to age 13. He has an open matter before the Somerville District Court on a violent offense and assault and battery with dangerous weapon. He's also on probation of the Malden Court. He has a history of violent offenses, history of violations of probation, default, and a lack of roots in the community. For those reasons, the Commonwealth is asking the defendant to be held without bail.